Hey, this is your girl, Psa Election, and this is Bitch Let's Talk. I just want to first say thank you so much to everyone who supports the podcast, who's download, subscribe, anything, share the post. I genuinely appreciate it. I know that you guys miss us, and we'll be having a new episode for you very, 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 very soon. The content is going to be really amazing, so I can't wait to share it with you guys. But in this moment, today, is a very, very important day. You want to know why? Because you need to vote today. I don't care if you're Democrat, Independent, or Republican. It is your voice and it is our time. Now, I don't want to hear any complaints about Donald Trump if you do not get out and vote today. Today is very important. Because if you can't stand his policies and procedures and the way that he's running this country, please get out and vote today. Today is the day. Now, I know a lot of you probably like, what is midterm elections? A lot of you are just now hearing about it for the very first time. So me, being myself, I'm going to help break that down for you guys. So just to give you a little bit of insight, so you're just not walking into the situation completely blind, because I know everyone's like, vote Democrat, vote Democrat, vote Democrat. I'm going to tell you, vote for the people that represent your voice and represent the things that you believe in. And whoever that might be, I hope that you did enough research. And I hope you're not picking people for the color of their skin. I hope that you are voting for them because of the character and the laws and the things that they want to represent in your hometown and for this country. So, just to give you a little bit of history of what the midterm election actually is. So, the midterm election is actually in between the presidential election, therefore, hence the name midterm. And this happens every 2 years in between the 4-year term for the president. So, to give you a brief history lesson, as outlined in the Constitution, the House of Representatives, the citizens, is based on the district population, while the Senate represents citizens of an equal state. This agreement was a part of the Great Compromise, which led to the Permanent Seat of Government Act, establishing the nation's federal capital in D.C., and that was in 1789. So the House of Representatives are 435 members, and it is separated by the Congress. So you have your House of Congress, and then you have your U.S. Senate. So 35 seats, or 1/3 of the 100 members of the U.S. Senate, is up for elections. Senators serve up to 6 years in their term. So what is a representative? So I know everyone hears that a lot. So a representative is also known as a congressman or a congresswoman. I know you heard that term a lot. And basically what they do is they make laws, or essentially bills, that they help pass. So all of our laws and all these stipulations and how we're regulated are from our House of Representatives, our congressman or congresswoman. And they influence our daily lives. They conduct investigations. They serve 2 years a term. So that's why we actually are voting, because time is up. And for your senator, they actually represent the people living in his or her state. So it's 2 per state. So make sure you figure out who your senator is, what they represent, what they want to do for your actual state, and the policies and procedures that they want to do to help move this country. Now, a lot of times people are like, how does this impact Trump? Well, if you remember President Barack Obama was in office, he received a lot of backlash and a lot of heat from the Republican Party. And they did everything in their power to stop his bills and different ideas that he wanted to do. And so if this is a Democratic House, not only Donald Trump will be investigated thoroughly, we will be able to stop a lot of his bigotry and his hatred, which is building a wall and sending people back to their countries and just misusing our troops. And so in order for that to actually happen, you have to vote on things. And so that's why midterm election is very, very, very important. So if you actually on the rampage of stopping Donald Trump, you need to vote, and you will have to vote for the Democratic Party. Now, the great thing about this midterm election, this is the first time in history where the candidates are so diverse. 272 of the 964 candidates are women. 216 are Black, Hispanic, Asian, and Native American. And just to name some of these people who, if they win, would be able to make history, it's just to name a few. Alexandria Cortez, she will be the youngest woman elected in Congress. Stacey Abrams will be the first Black female governor in the U.S. She's running for governor in Georgia. Lupe Valdez will be the first Latina and openly gay governor in Arizona. Ayanna Pressley will be the first Black woman for Congress in Massachusetts. Andrew Gillum will be the first Black governor in Florida, and he is already the first Black party winner for his party. David Garcia will be the first Latino governor in 40 years. And also, Ben Jealous will be the first Black governor in Maryland. Just to name a few people. If you want to change history, you have to start somewhere. And if you never voted for a midterm election, it's okay. You can start now. And I understand that some people think our vote doesn't matter. But you'll be surprised because voter suppression is real and it has been happening. So if our voice didn't matter, they wouldn't be fighting us so hard to make sure that we didn't get out there and vote. And it's deeper than Donald Trump. We need to understand who is governing us. If you care about the school system, if you care about the potholes being in the street, if you care about your taxes and what are you spending your money on, if you care about people who are in the city, in poverty, if you care about middle class, if you care about your salary and what you get paid as a teacher or a firefighter, a nurse, anything, your local government is very important. And you need to start realizing that. I'm not saying don't vote for your president, but I will say start paying attention to what's going into your communities, because those are the people who can make a change in your town, in your city. Donald Trump is not handling what's going on in your state. But these congressmen, these congresswomen, your governors, your mayor, your senators, all of those people are responsible in the conditions that you live in right now in whatever state you live in. And for all of my people in Maryland, please go out and vote. And we want to make a difference. We have the ability to change history in this moment. So that is my PSA for the day. I want to say thank you once again, and just stay tuned for season 3. But go vote today. Vote, 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 vote. I can't say it any louder. I can't say it anymore. But please do. If you would like to send your voted stickers and you want to put it, and I can post you on BLT's Instagram page, you can do that. You can just send me a picture in my DM. It's literally just BLT Podcast, and just show your voted sticker. I want to be able to see your smiling faces for making a difference today. Love you guys. Bye. If you can't get enough of Bitch Let's Talk, you can always follow us on IG and Facebook at BLT Podcast and on Twitter at Bitch Let's Talk. If you want more content and updates on the show, you can always go to our website, bltpodcast.com.